doesn't pop back on the recording and that I've admitted everybody. There's 10 more in the waiting room. Give me 1 second. All righty. Okay. So don't show that again.
Doesn't pop back on the recording and that I've admitted everybody. There's 10 more in the waiting room. Give me 1 second.
Woo! Just missed my screen. Perfect. Okay, we are ready to rock. Okay, so really quickly, I want you guys to put your hands together. Nicole Barone's team had a new 3-star. Priscilla Leto, congratulations. Woo woo. We had, oh, can you hear me? What's that? Oh, sorry. Okay, just 1 sec. Let me pull that down and pull this back up. Are y'all good? Okay, there's more in the waiting room. Okay, I'm doing it. Yes, put your hands together for Priscilla Leto, our newest 3-star this last week. And that's on Nicole Barone's team. Way to rock it. I know you have a lot of rank advancements happening in your team. If y'all could just mute, I'm going to mute all for a second. Okay. All right. As we do rank advancements. All right. Next one we had, different report. Sorry, guys. I wanted this to be more smooth, but I've got like 3 reports up to gather all this. Okay, so and then we have Sarah Frio, who's a 2-star, also Nicole Barone's team. Woo! And Mari Maleo, congratulations. We had Barbara Frieda, who became a new brand ambassador. Congratulations. Let me do all the 2-stars first. Wellness with Michelle. Michelle Inusa hit 2-star. Woo woo! Out of Canada. So proud of you, girl. Oh my gosh, she's only been in like 2 weeks. Vitality for Life as well was recruited by Michelle. This is a brand new team, and she's already a 1-star. Congratulations! Woo woo! Awesome. We had Mindy Maxwell that was recruited by Irene Smith. Just went QBA. So exciting. So those are just a couple. I've got to grab. Let me toggle this to the other side. Make sure I got everybody. Placement. Okay, it's not toggling. Oh my goodness. Let me do this then. Okay. All right. So then we have a ton. We had, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You guys, it was, let me just get the number real quick. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys. 212 new brand ambassadors. 212 between left and right, new brand ambassadors. You guys are freaking awesome. That was just last week. Just last week. You guys, this is so exciting. Like really, when I say we're one of the fastest growing teams in 3, I mean it. And I'm just so proud of every single one of you. So yeah, we had more 2-stars. Okay, let me get in here. So we had a new 3-star too, Bailey Nye. We had a new one, Marla Schlichting. Congratulations on your 2-star. And we have another one too, Newton Clean Life, G Newton Clean Life. Congratulations. Charity Winter. Congratulations. PB Baker. Congratulations. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. G Martz, GT Miller. These are all new 1s, 2s, and 3-stars. Balanced Body by Wellness. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, another one to Jessica Carney. Congratulations on 3-star. Chris Charler, 2, 1. Cassius, Christy Lang. All of you guys. Wow, rocked it out. Okay, this is amazing. I'm so excited for you guys. Linda, Beata Petrowski. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I can't even, like, I wanted to just, I know I'm going to try to do recognition every Monday from now on, just because I want you to know, like, I really want you to see your achievements as a team and as an organization. I want you to know that like your work is counted. What you do matters every single day. And it's important that you really drop it into just those basics, right? Of what can I do today to build my 3 business? How many times can I help me or my team share the 3 story in a day? So I'm super excited to bring on Holly Roush, who is my mentor and your upline leader. She is a 6-star.
Before we go, there are 2 more at Graden. Glennis Newton from Dallas.
I did name her. Yeah.
Oh, and Ashley Rangel become a 3-star elite.
Yes, she did. Thank you so much, George. I really appreciate it. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Thank you.
From Dallas too. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, Ashley Rangel. We did her last week, but that's so exciting. And yeah, we want to continue.
Yeah, last week she was a pro. This week is elite. Last week she became pro. This week she became elite.
Thank you so much. Okay. I really appreciate you sharing that. Congratulations to Ashley Rangel. So proud of you. Is she on here right now?
No, she's
I was going to see if she wanted to share a few words. Not. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Wanted to see if she wanted to share a few words, because congrats, Ashley. That's huge. Yeah. And a lot of you guys are teetering. I will call you out just a little bit, like Alex Lang, halfway to pro. There's a lot of you guys who are halfway there. Nicole Barone. Oh my gosh. All of you guys. Yeah. So Mari Maleo, so close. You guys are really close to that next rank. So just really exciting to keep going. All right. Awesome. Appreciate it. Okay. So let me introduce Holly. If you've never met Holly Roush before, she is our upline leader. if you're a part of our personal team, Legacy Makers team, she is your upline leader. She is a 6-star in 3. She and her husband Corbin were phenomenal at the last leadership event. If you didn't get to make it, they just rock it as usual. But one of the things I love most about Holly and Corbin is they really do, they don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk. This is their third company, fourth company they have built to, multi-million-dollar income. I get so like a little bit emotional because like if it weren't for Holly and Corbin, I wouldn't even be here in 3, by the way. I would not be here having this opportunity with every single one of you. She came to my house when like she didn't need to and helped me build. And it's just been such a team effort ever since. But yeah, multi-million-dollar earner. But you guys, one thing that really stood out to me, and Holly, I want to share this. I always feel like there's a saying out there, like a mother shall be known by her children. And Holly has 3 beautiful boys that are absolutely amazing. They're business minded. They are focused. They have clarity. And every single time I watch their family, and thank you for letting me even come to your house in Alice Beach and dream for a second, because I got so inspired by all the things that network marketing has given you guys. And that's a big deal. Like I sat in her house and was thinking to myself, this industry is what allowed this to take place. And you really can dream big here. You can have really big dreams. You can build multi-million-dollar homes on the beach. You can retire your husband, as Holly has, and you can really inspire your 3 boys who've been in business now seeing the value. They've always seen the value of what she's done, but they're just really incredible children. So Holly, I'm so grateful to have you on today. I'm going to turn the time over to you. I know I kind of shared a little bit about your story. Some people know, some don't. Feel free to do so. But we were having a conversation and I was like, Holly, you've got to come on our team call. I need people to hear how you're doing this. She recruited 76 people and since the inception of GLP-3 coming out, and she did it really simply. And so I'm just grateful to have you on today, Holly. So everyone give Holly a big round of applause and a welcome for being here and taking time to be part of the Legacy Makers call this morning.
All right. Awesome. Thank you so much. And I just appreciate each of you having me on. And wow, I mean, what a crew, almost 75 people this morning, people still joining in. And I love that you guys do this every single, I think Monday, maybe every day, but you just gather and it's so important. Community is everything. You're going to have people who join this company that it's not going to be the money or even sometimes the health benefits that matter. It's the community. It's having something bigger than themselves, people cheering them on. And that's what sometimes will actually keep people in. And so kudos to each of you for doing it. And then all the rank advancements and the new people joining. I just have to say to all of you new people, you're joining at the most perfect time. I've been in this industry, like Adrienne said, well, I don't know if she told you, but 20 years, that's a long time. I mean, quite honestly, when I think about when I joined, I never thought that 20 years later, I'd still be talking to people today about this industry. I thought it'd be something I do for a few years as the kids were younger. But I just continue to do it because it made sense. It's a way to really help people physically and financially. And the financial rewards are huge. I started in the industry when my boys were 3, 6, and 9, and I did it just for extra income. I just wanted, I was a stay-at-home mom. I'd done pharmaceutical sales. I'm like, hey, if I could just make an extra $50 a week or $100 a week, have my pedicure, manicure money, that'd be fun. But what I found out in that business, that it was 18 months old at the time. And when I joined it, no one knew about it yet. And I went to an event down in Dallas, and this is why events are so important and you never miss them. It's interesting because as I'm watching the numbers of the growth, and I'll talk about that, hopefully I won't forget, of 3 right now since the launch, since Dallas conference, the numbers from the teams that were present and the leaders that were sitting in the seats are greater than the ones who weren't there. It is just obvious. I can see it. I know it happens. And it just shows you how important it is to be in the seats. Obviously, we had no idea that this product was going to be launched. And so it just proves how important it is to be there, to get the energy, to hear things first. It's one thing to get in the seats and hear it first. If you're sitting at home and someone brings it to you, it's just not as exciting when you're sitting at home as if you were there and you felt the energy and you saw the excitement, you saw the stories, and you saw Daniel Pico and the weight he had lost and just his skin and everything. And so you knew you had your hands on something special. So I say that to say, never, ever, ever miss an event. If it's out there, if your upline leader puts it out there and they're doing one in your area, you got to go. And that was me. I went to an event. I'd been in the business 4 weeks and I didn't know anything, but my friends were joining me. And I thought, I got to set up my friends to succeed, not fail. And so I got to go get firsthand information. I went into this event in Dallas, and the hotel room was probably set for 100 people. I didn't know who this guy was. I didn't even know if he was my upline. I didn't even know what that meant. I just knew I wanted to get information on that company. And I went in that room and there were about 15, maybe 20 people in the room. I brought 3 people with me from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I remember walking in and the guy was walking out and he said, "Where are you going?" I said, "Oh, I'm going into that meeting right there." He's like, "It's a bust. I mean, this guy's made millions in the industry that's speaking. Nobody's here. You might as well leave." And I'm like, "I just drove 5 hours. So did my friend. I'm going in." And when I went in, everything he said, he wasn't educated. He didn't have a high school degree. He was a dropout, whatever. But the guy has had success in this industry and it just showed all walks of life could do it. And I remember him saying, "I want to help 10 people become millionaires this year." And I sat on the front of my seat and I started jumping up and down. I'm like, "Pick me, pick me." And then I realized it wasn't a pick me contest. You had to actually do something. But when I heard him, I was inspired, and I thought, if this guy can do it, why can't I? Now, a lot of you sitting here, you're gonna question the way that Adrian or George or some of these leaders do things, and you're gonna think, "Oh, I've got this degree, I've got so much more experience in business, or this or that. I can reinvent the wheel and I'll do better." And I have to tell you, the lesson that I learned at the very beginning was, if I want to be where someone else is that's had success, I need to duplicate what they're doing. Why would I want to reinvent the wheel? So I watched this guy and everything he did, I was like, I'll duplicate. And so I went home and he had back then just like a big um, paper, like set up on an easel, and he just wrote things down on the paper. And then he did just kind of a whiteboard and he'd erase it and whiteboard and erase it. And I took everything that he said and I put it on a piece of paper. And I went home and I made little flip charts for people. I duplicated everything he said because I was like, okay, if I can't be in people's living rooms, this can. And so I created that for people. And I started doing home events right away and just getting in front of people. And I couldn't be in everybody's house every night of the week, but that could. And that's what you guys have with the PowerPoint. It's in the app, and use it. I say all that to say that company went to $1 billion in 3 short years. I remember putting 40 people in within the first 6 months, and I had 4,000 people under me. I remember them doing a video, "How did you get 4,000 people?" And I'm like, I started with 40. It ended up 4,000. I don't know 4,000 people, but those 40 I brought in led me to the 4,000. I'm here to tell you, with this GLP-3 launch, in less than 3 weeks, I've personally put in, thank you for that number, Adrian, but it's actually 65. So 65, but still 65 people. And here's what I know. Out of that 65 people, and this is how the numbers work, a third quit and they never do anything. That's just people. A third will use this product and they will be loyal to it forever. They're going to tell you, "I'm probably not going to build the business," but a third will build the business and or lead you to someone who will build that business. And that's the third I'm looking for. I can't please them all. And so when I look at this 65 number and I know what I did with 40, that 40 turned into 4,000 in 6 months. I've got 65, so even more. Now in that company, in that product, we were drink it, feel it, share it. So people had to feel it and you shared it with people. With this one, you see it. Like, you're going to use it. People are going to see that weight loss and they're going to want to join you. Like, you're not even going to have to ask them. People are going to be asking you. Already on these Zooms and people's videos that I'm seeing, I can see the inflammation, the weight loss in people's face. Like, it's that obvious overnight. I was on a call last night with someone from Canada who's used it for less than a week. And everywhere she's going, people are like, "Oh my gosh, you've lost weight. Like, what are you doing? I can see it in your face." This is going to be so easy to share because people are going to be chasing you down, wanting to know what you do. This is weight loss. It's easy. I've done weight loss companies before. You do the weighing and the measuring and the food prep and all this. We don't have to do that. Like, people can eat the way they did before. They're going to eat less. They're not going to have the food noise, and they're going to lose weight. And so people are going to be begging to get in. The way that I got the 65 people in is I didn't sit back and wait for people to come find me. I'm putting it out there, and I'm just encouraging all of you that are on here right now. Like, what are you doing to let people know about GLP-3? There's different things that I did. One, I called everyone that I'd ever sponsored in 3 and told them what we had. So out of all the people I've sponsored, at least 20 or 30 reactivated. So these are people who are lost in the wild. Maybe they weren't inspired before. Maybe the products, there are some people just think they can get any sort of supplement, whatever it was. But the GLP-3 grabs people. Why? The GLP-1 story's out there. Unless you live under a rock, you know what the GLP story is. You know someone who's done the shot. You're personally doing the shot. You don't want to do the shot. You're scared of needles. You don't want a prescription. You can't afford it. You're into all natural, whatever it is. Everybody knows someone or everyone's in one of those categories. And so they're looking. And so you've got to expose as many people as possible. And I know the way that this works. The more people I expose it to and the quicker I do it, the more I'm going to have in my team. And I'm going to tell you that if you don't get out there in your network and do it quickly, someone else will get it. Because the difference between the business today and 20 years ago, I had to be in people's homes. I had to be face to face because we didn't have technology like this. And so you had to get in front of people. With this, I can get in front of people through social media, through Zooms, through phone calls. It's so easy. And so I called every one of those people. And then I started posting. I'm not huge on Facebook or Instagram. I never have been a big poster. But with this, I'm trying to do something every day because that algorithm, it really does boost up. Like more and more people get exposed to the content you're putting out. And so I started putting stuff out there and just sharing a little bit of the story, sharing a little bit of some of the testimonials of what people have happened for people. And I've also found that sharing a photo with you in it does a lot better than just sharing a product photo. I mean, if you notice and you see when people are commenting, it's the one with you. Even if you're not holding a bottle of the product, it's you. It's more personal, it's engaging, but it's just putting yourself out there. And those 65 who have reached out to me, I'm not doing Zooms to get them in. I'm not having to do hour-long phone calls to convince them. These are people like, tell me more, give me your link, I want to do it. And I send out just a simple information on each of that and engage with them. And then I'm going to point them into something. I'm doing opportunity Zooms, every night this week at 7:30 Central. On Saturdays, I'm doing a little training because my goal is as I get these people in, I want them to start getting their two people and help them get their two people. Because here's what's going to happen. GLP-1 is not paying people to use their product. With GLP-3, you can get paid to lose weight. So that's huge. So you should be sharing it with people. Like, why pay for the shot when you can pay for GLP-3 and GLP-3 is going to end up paying you because you shared it with some friends. And so I just believed in not sitting back, learning all the information. I already see product questions and stuff happening down here. Guys, I don't get into the science. I let Dr. Dan do the science for me. If people want the science information, I'll send the Dr. Dan video, but I don't send it to start with. I just send basic information that you see out there on social media and different people's posts about what this product can do, the simple ingredients, that it's all natural. And I keep it as simple as that. I'm going to tell you, if you want to become the scientist and you want to become the doctor and you want to go into all the ingredients, welcome to having a retail business because you're going to have a bunch of customers, right? Let the doctors and the science that's out there do the talking. We are looking for people who not only want to use the product, but build this as an opportunity. I'm going to tell you, after 20 years and seeing this, in my 20 years, I have not seen a product like this since my first company, Wannabe, that went to $1 billion in 3 years. I believe this will happen every bit as fast, if not faster, because of technology. So it's not what is the team, as Adrian's talking about, 200 and some new people have been brought to the team. That's good and great, but were they brought on your team? I would ask each one of you individually. It doesn't matter the team, it matters your team, because your team is what's going to boost your check. So what are you doing for your people? What are you doing for your list? Are you building your list of everyone you can think of? I have everyone I can think of on my list and I'm messaging them. And as through social media, people are reaching out. These aren't random people. Just so you know, these are friends, these are acquaintances, people, like a lot from Tulsa that have not joined me in 20 years. Every time I have a new product, I reach out to them. No, no, no. These are people who are reaching out to me because they want the GLP-3. It is like shooting fish in a barrel. It is the easiest thing I've ever done, but you have to put yourself out there. You can't keep GLP-3 as a secret within your network. You got to let people know that you're doing it. They're going to start coming to you. You got to be consistent. When you get them in, I can't tell you the importance of get them in, get them on their product, get them on their smart ship. As I'm bringing people in, obviously everyone's doing at least the 3-pack. It makes the most sense. The dollar's gone away, which is fine. I'm glad. I honestly wish we never had it because I think that's a crutch sometimes. Your story today, recruiting people, is going to be the same story it was yesterday with the dollar. because it's a incredible value at $30 with 3 bottles for $200. You're saving $25 right there. But the more product you buy, the more discount it is. You can get it all the way down to like $66, $65 a bottle. So now as you're talking to people and they're saying, I just want to use the product, they may do the 3 bottle. But if they're like, I want to use the product, and I know people who will, I tell all of them, we need to get you the 9 bottle, or we need to get you the 15 bottle. And I'll turn over here in just a second, Adrienne. This is my last point. The 9 bottle or the 15 bottle are critically important to your business. All of you watching, if you don't have extra product, you are slowing down the growth of your business. I have ordered multiple 15 bottle packs. Why? It takes product to share product. When I have friends around here that are seeing what I'm doing, and again, these women all around here have wanted nothing to do with anything that I've done, except for now, GLP-3, because they all want to lose weight. And they're coming to my door, like, I want to try it. And so I'm able to say, hey, I don't have a whole lot of product, but here's what we can do. Let's get you signed up. I'm going to give you a bottle to get started now. And when your product comes in, you can give me this bottle back. And so I always keep bottle on hand so I can constantly be placing them. Now I'm getting my friends started day one. And when their product comes in, they can give it back. So now they're not waiting till how many of y'all would have liked to have had 15 packs in your possession and got it right away. So all these people waiting on their product had product to start using. So for those of you who are business builders, which almost 100 of you are, you wouldn't be on this Zoom, you got to have product. The person who has the most product on the street in their friend's hand wins. And you're getting your friends started off the right way. They're going to succeed because they can start on the product right away. They can start sharing it with their friends. They can have their 2 people before their product even shows up because you got them started off the right way. So 9 bottles or 15 bottles, I like to buy at the highest number of bottles because I buy it at the cheapest price. I'm a business person. That makes sense to me. And I have enough product to get out there and share. And I would encourage others to do the same. So everybody I'm talking to, get the 9 or the 15, especially if you know that you want to share it. And then you must set up SmartShip. So if none of you have set up SmartShip, and I know this, I know the growth, 211 people. My guess is with those 211, there's been very little conversation about how important SmartShip is. Now let's talk about business. When you're bringing in all these people and you brought in 5, 10, 15, 20 people, where are they going? Some below each other. If they're not on SmartShip, all of that volume that's banking goes to zero after 28 days. You need to revisit every one of those people, tell them the importance of getting on SmartShip. I put 5 people under you. I put 15 people under you. Now you have 20. Now you have 30. You want to bank those points. Even if they think I might not do something with it today, they may want to 30, 60, 90 days from now. And how great would it be to have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 points banked? So that's the work that we all have to do, is kind of clean up this mess that we've been doing of getting people in, revisit, get them set up on SmartShip so that they can start banking points. Then they'll start understanding the business. And now you get to leverage the opportunity. How do you do that? Hey, Caroline, I don't know if you've looked, but I've already put 5 people underneath you. There's 10 now. It is growing. There's 20. If you just build the other side, if your points just start to match, that's an extra 100 a week, 200 a week, 500 a week. And so SmartShip is your next conversation to have with all these people. Make sure you're staying connected to them, hearing their stories, what they're thinking of the product, what it's doing for them, and then asking them, who do you know? Let's get 2 friends, because if you get one left and run right, you can start earning income and you can start using that product for free. And so if you guys will start this right away, don't wait. Go to all these people you're getting started. Your business, all of a sudden, exponential growth. 2 becomes 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and you'll have those thousands of people. And lastly, people that are doing this now, you're going to make an income beyond your wildest dreams. You're going to make an income that you're hearing these people who have made some of those big checks, some of the things that we're doing, what Corbin and I have been able to do. I know watching this, I know watching 3 and what's going on, because it's massive what's going on in the company. There are going to be people with massive checks that had no idea when they were sitting there in Dallas in January what was going to happen. And you got to go after it. It's like, how bad do you want it? There's a time to get out of whack and out of balance. It would be now. I'm literally up at 6 a.m. and I'm going till 11 p.m. every single day, nonstop. There's a reason that I'm at the position I'm at is because I'm willing to do that. I know the time it takes to do that, and the time is now. So that's what I have, Adrian. Up, I can't hear you.
I'm muted. Okay, I said I'm so inspired by that. Like I know that like all 94 of us on here right now needed to hear that message from you, from our upline leader, from a 6-star in the company who has what all of us are striving to accomplish right now. And you're right. This is the time to be out of balance. Like I just said to somebody the other day, it's not difficult when you know where you're headed, right? And so you rally. I've been taking kinetic. I've been doing all these things to make sure that I'm available to everybody. So I love hearing your system and how you're getting people recruited and enrolled. And at the same time, coming back and having that conversation about SmartShip. I think we've been having a conversation about SmartShip once a week right now because it's that important. Yep. We and our team standard is SmartShip as we understand it is the glue that holds our income together, right? And so it's so key and so important. And Holly, one thing you said to me is you said, why wouldn't they want it? Why wouldn't they want GLP-3 on SmartShip? Right? So making sure that they at a minimum have, 3 bottles on SmartShip, even you guys, because that's a 1-month supply for most people. So making sure that people understand, like you're educating, right? They understand why SmartShip is important, how the company is going to rebate them $200 at the end of the year, 100 every 6 months helps pay for more GLP-3. And you're right, we truly are transforming and changing lives. None of us, not one leader at the leadership event knew this was coming. And yet, look how well we've all done pivoting. And Holly, you're just such a great example of that, which is why I wanted you on, because you have that business mind, that marketing mind. You come in and you're like, I know if I do this every single day, that my team's going to duplicate that down. Because remember, right, your team does what you do, not what you say. They're kids, right? It's like kids. They see what you're doing, right?
Got to lead by example. Got to lead from the front.
You totally lead by example. It shows, it inspires me all the time. And so I kind of want to open it up just because I know I could talk a lot. And you guys, Holly was so gracious. She shared some of those things that she was copying and pasting and sending online to people who were, after she was posting. Again, just because you post, remember, we're not posting and praying. When you post something, whoever likes and or comments, they require a message from you. Hey, thanks so much for liking my post. I would love to send you some additional information about the GLP-3 if you're open to it. Here it is. Boom. Okay. Like just start taking action and you're going to up your, I hate the word sales, but you're going to up the number of people taking a look. And then you do require to do the work to come in and clean up that mess, which is important. But using those scripts that Holly sent me, I was sort of just testing them in the beginning. They work. I wake up to 2+ new orders every single day right now. I'm not even trying. So I'm going to scrub them. I'm going to put them out in the Legacy Makers chat. You guys can do a version of that, but just know that the best copycat wins in this business. Okay. The best copycat wins in this business. What did I say? The best copycat wins. So if your leader is doing something that's working, you need to be doing that same thing. And don't ask yourself like, oh, I need to look perfect on social media. No, that is not this. The time now is not for perfection. It's about just getting the information out there and letting people know what we have. Okay. So I'm going to open it up. Holly, I'm not going to we're already at the top of the hour. We usually do a half-hour call. Okay. So 5 more minutes. That's it. I'm going to give 5 minutes to anyone who has questions for Holly. It has to be a question, something that, is related to what she just shared. Okay. All right. So you're welcome to unmute yourself and ask questions, say where you're excited, something like that.
Holly, it's Jessica. Good morning.
Hi.
So excited to be on today. I would love to hear could you say in words what you would respond with for those people that are loving our posts or maybe making a comment?
Yeah, and Adrian will just kind of pass that on. So for me, my inbox is so full just with comments. So even if someone comments on the outside of your post, there's even more that are going to come into your inbox because they don't want people to know. And so I just have a short little blurb that I'm putting in there that's very basic information on the GLP-3 product. I talk about it being the hottest product I've seen in the industry. And I don't mean MLM industry. I mean in the whole wellness space. And finally, people have an option. And that's really what you're sharing with people is we have a natural option. It's the hottest thing in the space. And if you feel like sharing it, this can actually pay you. And I remind people are going to be chasing them down. And it just goes back to what Adrian was saying on the SmartShip. And this is an easy conversation with these people getting in. You saw what it took to get your product. You don't want to run out. I mean, how awful would it be if you're down 6, 7, 8 pounds and you're out of product and you're waiting for it to come in? So get that set right up.
So I think too, and just to piggyback, like if somebody liked or commented on you and they don't go to your inbox, how do you do you still reach out to them and what do you say?
Yeah, so
Do you
like
just say,
I don't really do the like, but if someone
Okay.
comments on my post, because most comments are I want information. So then I'm going to their inbox and that's where I put the information. And so I'm just copy and pasting Jessica this little script that I gave and make that script personal to your personality. And it's very, very simple. And in that I'm just putting its basic information on the GLP-3. Then I attach just like in the app, there's the little GLP or card about the product and ingredients, the product overview, it's called. So I'm attaching that to it. And then I attach my link. And then I also attach some verbiage on how to order because I'm not looking for customers. Do I have some? Yes, I just got a customer as we're sitting here. My goal is brand ambassadors. And so I send them an immediate message that says to order, you're going to click partner with us. You're going to pay the $30. You're going to get the 3, 6, or 3, 9, or 15 pack. If you want more product because you think you're going to share, get more. You're going to set up your smart ship. And so I kind of walk them through in a text on what to do. And then as soon as they join me, I have a welcome text that I send them. And I think I sent that to Adrian that just talks about downloading the 3 app, getting on my 3 Instagram, just kind of getting them plugged in right away.
I'll get it. Okay, right.
And
They're just
Adrian,
saying this is awesome. Sorry.
Oh, it just goes back. It really goes back to exposures. And, you got to put yourself, you can't keep this a secret. You can't keep hiding. And this is how quickly it goes. I mean, even just in Tulsa, I had a mother-in-law and a daughter-in-law sign up individually, separately. And they happened to be at something in a conversation. And one of them's like, I just ordered this GLP-3. You should do it. And the mother-in-law's like, I already did. I signed up 2 days ago. And they could have been with each other. Well, I let them, I made it to where now they're with each other. But those are the things that are going to happen if you're not putting out there. You're going to see someone rank advance that you're like, they could have been on my list or they were on my list and I did not call. Guys, people are looking for what we have. And it's funny, I'm not chasing people. If they don't want to join or they're not interested, who cares? Because behind them are 25 that do. So if you start leveraging and operating from strength, not weakness, my strength is I don't need you. You need me. Trust me, because when your friend loses 5, 10 pounds, you're going to be banging my door down. And you could have started that weight loss goal the same day she did because I gave you the same opportunity.
So Holly, there's one question. Do you have any naysayers? And if so, how do you combat that when you're sharing? You kind of just answered it, but
yeah, always. People always, I mean, look, it's funny, out of the 65 who joined me, I probably 25 are people who are naysayers for in my last 20 years in this career. You never know when the timing or the product might be right for them. I combat it by I know that 3 is the best company out there. I know the products that we are sharing people need. I know everyone I know, love, and care about. I need to share this with them. And then it's up to them what they want to do. All I can do is put it out there. And then I'm just looking for the ones who say yes, because that's who I want to spend my time with. I don't want to have to beg or convince somebody, right? Here's what I know. The product, this is why this product is so easy. It works. People are getting the results. They're seeing the benefits, which should make all of you confident when you're sharing it. I'm 100% confident they are going to get some sort of benefit from the GLP-3. It's just up to them doing it. And if they don't, that's on
posture.
them.
She's talking about posturing, like with what you know to be true for you. See, people can't combat what you know is true for you. Okay. Holly, what were you going to say?
Sorry. That's it. You don't have to beg people. Yeah.
Yeah. One more question. So Robin and Mike, go ahead.
Yeah. This has been awesome. Thank you so much. I do have a quick question. This is where I'm kind of struggling. So I have people that are signing up and they're like, oh yeah, I want to try it first and see how it goes. And then maybe I'll, share with someone or, they're not like really into selling it or whatever, but I'm ready to build. Like I'm ready to put 2 on everybody I have lined up so far. Like we got to make this happen quick. And what do I say to that? Just
I mean, there's not a whole lot you have to say. So there are definitely going to be people who say, I want to try it first. And that's okay. Again, I'm so confident that if they use the product like we're telling them to, they will see benefit and they'll want to share it. And even if they just see benefit and want to use it for themselves, I feel really confident that by far the majority are going to stick with us using it. And then I also believe even those people who are saying, Holly, I'm not going to build it, I'm not going to share it, I giggle because I'm like, yeah, just wait. Because your friend's going to be like, what did you do? You've lost weight, your skin looks younger, your face looks slim. You're going to want your link so that you can share it with them so you can earn money. Because why share my link and make me money when you could be making money? And you're just, that's how confident you are when you're talking to people.
That's a great answer. Thank you, Holly. Okay, go ahead, Caroline. I want to
Hey,
get to
Holly.
everybody. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Caroline.
Hi, Holly, what do you say to people when they say, but I have friends who are 105 pounds, 110 pounds, and they say, well, I don't need to lose weight. But I personally know they need the product for some other things. But what do you say?
Well, hey, good for you. I wish I was skinny mini like that. Yay. But your friends aren't all 105 pounds. So I feel pretty confident that you could get great benefits from these products, but you can earn an income by sharing this amazing product with your friends that would like to be 105 pounds just like you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's awesome. Okay, George, go ahead.
Yeah, one thing first, something that I just found out that's amazing. Just our team in the month of January, we sold over $1 million, 550,000 points, over $1 million in products in 4 weeks. That is show what is the previous upcoming attractions. It's why what Holly is saying is so powerful, because this is just the beginning of something that's huge. And I love your excitement. You are talking like when a person's brand new in the business. That's the way that you are talking. I mean, it's so exciting. That's contagious, and I think it's a great example for everybody. Many people are here. I've been for long, and they say, "Well, I already talked to everybody." Well, look what you're saying. It's amazing, and thank you very much for being in the call. I just wanted to comment that.
You're welcome, George. And revisit, I mean, George brings up a great point. Even if you're like, I've already talked to them, you haven't talked to them about GLP-3. This is different. It's a new day. It's a new product category. It's something everybody's talking about. Most people, even the skinny people, most of them think they have to lose 2 pounds. I mean, they really do. It's unfortunate, but it's true. And Caroline, back to the thin people, they're great to work with because again, they're kind of where their friends would like to be. So this is a great opportunity for them to share.
That's perfect response. Okay, go ahead, Alex.
Hi, Holly. So
Alex, where are you? You're crushing it. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Holly. So I'm pretty systematic on how I do things, and I send a voice message on the importance of auto ship to every single person before I even send my enrollment link.
Awesome.
So I'm going over the importance of smart ship every single time, but I just looked in my back office and probably half my people aren't even on it.
Yeah.
So I guess what would you give me for advice? Because I am telling them the importance of it.
Alex, first off, I love voice text too, y'all. So sometimes I have a lot of texting, but there's nothing better than hearing someone's voice on the other end because you can really hear that excitement. So use your voice text in Messenger, texting as often as possible. And Alex, because people haven't gotten the product yet, it's okay that they're not on Smart Ship. I mean, need to convert them, but they probably wouldn't have been super happy if they did Smart Ship and it was coming back to back. And so now's a good time to revisit when that's my goal at once. I know each of my people have their product in hand and they're starting to share the stories of what the product's done for them. Okay, this is why staying in touch with your people is so important. So each one of them I've messaged like, let me know when your product's there so we can talk through it. And then I'm going to message, how's it going? I'll message after a couple days. I'll message after a week. And when they start sharing like, oh my gosh, I feel better, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, that's when you're going to revisit. Make sure you get on that Smart Ship because you don't want to run out at the end of these 4 weeks. Also, if Alex, you're crushing it, you're putting a ton of people in. Your conversations with them are before their 28 days is up from when they initially signed up. They don't want to lose all those points of everyone you're putting under them. It's another conversation to be leveraging. I know we talked about Smart Ship at the beginning, but I've put 5 people under you. Now you have 10. You're really going to want to get that set up because points get banked. It's like money sitting there and you're just throwing it in the trash if you're not on Smart Ship. So let's get that set up. My favorite thing is the 3 bottle for 200. And that's really what I'm trying to get everyone to set their Smart Ship up on.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Holly, I gave you guys 6 more minutes. So we're at 10:12. We have rallied this morning. Holly, thank you so much for being on with us today. Honestly, it warms my heart. I love that you were just ready. I was like, what do you think? Yes. It was just always a yes. You're such a yes girl.
Yep.
And you're such a girl. I love that too. You're like, yes, I'm here. I'm ready to help.
Let's go.
So I love that about you. And I just want to say thank you so much for everything you're doing, for leading by example, for truly helping us build a multi-billion-dollar company in 3, and making it a healthy, exciting business for all of us. And so I really appreciate your verbiage today. You guys, if you're not following Holly on Facebook yet, follow her so you can copy and change some of the things, make it your own,
Right.
but watch what she's doing, because she is absolutely on fire and she is leading from the front. And that's who you want to be following. So thank you guys so much. Okay, a little bit of housekeeping. We have Monday Global tonight. We have our team call tomorrow, so every single morning. I did just update, and you probably saw it in the chat, I updated the team calendar, so that reflects our week now. It's very, here's the recording for the YouTube today. I also already put it on the Legacy Makers Facebook. I will also put it there, but if you scroll up through, the calendar whiz has been updated, and those live links have been updated. So you should be able to just click on the one and enter the 3up.com for the 3 opportunity meetings we're doing each week on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. And then for the morning huddle, that's the opposite. So you'll see that on the opposite. It'll be morning huddle and Saturday onboarding. Those links have also been updated. Thank you, Janet Williams, for making me aware of that. The other thing I really need to announce, and it went out at 9:30 in the Facebook group, was the 3 winners of our last 26-day challenge. And you guys, it was fun. So here's what's up. There was a lot going on, and I realized I could have maybe communicated that contest better. Plus we had the GLP-3 launch that we had no idea was going to literally change everything, but it's really exciting. So we have Michelle Lawson, who came in at number 1 with the most points. Congratulations, Michelle. Woo woo! You get a $25 gift card to Target. And then we have Caroline Small, who came in number 2 for her reporting and her numbers. Congratulations. And then we also have Jan Williams. So number 3, Jan Williams, congratulations. You guys are awesome. Honestly, so excited. I'm considering running another contest, but here's the thing. You guys are already moving. You're already moving. The company already issued out the 2x2. If we're going to do anything, it's going to be around that 2x2. I'll let you know as soon as I decide. But I'm just really proud of every single one of you. Congratulations on the work that you did for tracking your success and showing and not being afraid to show your work in the Facebook group. Okay, you guys, I adore you. If nobody's told you they loved you yet today, I love you. I hope you know that right now the best thing you could do is go out and love on others. Just show up, be an example, be a bright light, be somebody who's a proponent of change, and in a healthy way. All right, so everyone give Holly a huge thank you as you guys pop off, and we are gonna head out. Okay, bye everyone. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. You can unmute yourself and say thank you too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Holly.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Holly.
That was wonderful.
Thank you, Holly.
Thank you.